Hi everyone, we're building a project named Modular Calculator, which is a rollup framework that enables FHE functionalities. So in this demo, I'm going to show you how to start the rollup and leverage the module named SoftBank FHE to create confidential token and allow mint transfer of this token on chain. So it will be very similar to encrypted ERC20 created by Zama. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first step would be cloning this repository from GitHub. And in the root directory, we have to expose the environment variable that skipped the guest prover build. This is very important that the ZKVM prover is currently incompatible with most of the FHE computation. So we have to skip it to ensure that our node can be successfully built. You can notice that our rollup is currently in optimistic rollup style, but if this ZK feature is enabled, it can be ZK rollup as well. This is one of the key features of the rollup, that it is highly modularized so that you can use different ZKVM, you can connect to different DA. So now we have to create the FHE key for this rollup. Notice that a rollup will have a pair of public key, server key, and private key. So make sure that you store your private key safely and separately in the nodes. So when you want to use them, you need to call the threshold decryptions or MPC protocol to do so, to ensure that the privacy key won't be the centralized risk in this rollup. For demo usage, we'll currently store all three keys in JSON format and in the project directory. So let's create the FHE key right now. Awesome. So you can see that we temporarily stored the public key into Genesis file of the rollup and separately stored the private key inside JSON format. So now we have the FH key being set. We can create the request of token creation, mint, and transfer according to the keys we've just generated. Okay, so now we have set up the environment and the configuration of FHE. We can now start a node. So let's move to the rollup directory. Perfect. So before doing anything, we have to clean the wallet setting to make sure that we have a fresh wallet, and also clean the database. Okay, perfect. So now we can start the nodes. Okay, perfect. As you can see that the FHE key has been serialized and stored on chain during the Genesis progress. And before doing anything, you had to start another terminal and make sure that you're in the rollup directory and expose these two environment variables before you do anything. Okay. So the first step will be building the client side and import private key for the address we're going to use for token deploy. So now you can query the FHE public key via the RPC code. So we have already written the script inside makefile, so you can directly use makefile to call the command to do so. So as you can see, this byte array is the FHE public key. So for now, I'm going to show you what does it looks like to use it in our demo front end. So actually, you can log in with your Google account. Let me show you. Okay, so you just pick one, and it would randomly generate a new sovereign address for you. So for this address, we're going to get the gas token, and later we can create a new FHE token within the address you just created. Okay, seems great. So in this address, now you have sufficient amount of the gas token. So now we're going to create the FHE token. So you can see, you click this, you send the RPC code and submit the batch. Okay, you can see that the transaction has been published to the DA. Okay, so now you can see the result in the terminal. So right now, we're also developing a new feature using MetaMask Net for client-side interaction. You can expect this feature in the near future. So you can see that this transaction is submitted to the rollup. You can see it above, and it will be applied. This batch will be applied by the state transition function runner in the rollup. And after it's been successfully executed, you can see this. This message says that the token named solve confidential token has been successfully created and with this ID. Okay. So now we can check the balance of the total supply now. Notice that everyone can use this RPC code to query the total supply. Normal user will see is this byte array, which is FHE ciphertext. So if you don't have private key, you cannot extract any more information from it. Okay, so however, if you have some access to actually ask the nodes to decrypt the total supply from FHE ciphertext to some plain text that human can read. Perfect. So you can notice that when the node received the request to decrypt the FHE ciphertext, in this demo, it will firstly read the public key from the JSON file and deserialize it into usable private key. And it will decrypt the total supply from FHE ciphertext into plaintext and return it to the user. So what the user will see is the clear plaintext of the total supply of 1,000 confidential token. Okay. So now let's mint some more token to the address. Okay. So as you can see as well, we're going to submit these the amount in FHE ciphertext, which looks like this, and send it to the rollup. Okay, so you can see that our rollup received FHE ciphertext and the corresponding request to mint this encrypted amount of token to this address. Okay. So after the state transition runner to process this transaction, now we can see that the more token has been mint. Okay, so if you want to check the fact, you can call the query of total supply token as well to check the update. Okay, you can see that we mint 500 more tokens compared to the first creation. Okay, so last but not least, let's check the transfer functionalities of confidential token. Okay, so this command will transfer 100 confidential token absolutely in encrypted amount from this address to this address. The user balance of the originally address will decrease by 100. So that's requested in FHE ciphertext. But if you have the access to decrypt the FHE ciphertext, let's say you are the user itself, so you have the right to ask the node to decrypt your user balance from FHE ciphertext into plain text so that you can actually understand how many tokens you have. So if we use this command, the user can see that, okay, right now I have 1,400 tokens and 100 of it has been transferred to the another address. So yeah, that's pretty much the demo. And in this demo, we go through the process of how to start the rollup and interact with this SoftBank FHE module to realize the encrypted ERC20 functionalities, which is confidential token. So thanks for watching. We'll definitely have more videos to introduce the modular calculator. See you in the next one.